Today is Saturday, June 3rd. I actually haven't had my blood work yet, filming this right now, but I wanted to get this part of the video done right off the bat. I had my laser hair removal consultation today, and you may think, well, I thought it was like 3 weeks from now. It was, actually. I got the date wrong. It was more than 3 weeks. It was supposed to be about a month from now, but they contacted me with a cancellation. Somebody had canceled their appointment, and they penned me in for it. So I had the appointment today, which is totally awesome. So I went in there, and beautiful place, and everybody was really nice. It's kind of funny. As soon as I walked out there, they're like, "Oh, come with me," and I didn't even tell them my name or anything. I guess they just had one look at me and go, "Yep, that's the trans girl." So they took me in. They talked about how the laser hair removal process works. They showed me the machine, asked me for any questions, yada yada, stuff like that. And I learned something a bit disheartening, something I didn't expect. They asked me what color my facial hair was, and I said, well, it's mostly red for the most part. And she looked at me with a little bit of concern, and she goes, for the most part, red hair does not react to the laser. Blonde hair doesn't, and red hair doesn't, because they're too light in color to actually absorb the laser energy. So she said we can give it a try anyway and see how the hair reacts. So she actually got me to lie down on the bed, and she actually performed the procedure on a couple of small areas of my face right there, which I didn't expect. I thought that was pretty great. So she actually did laser 4 different areas of my face. She did right here, right here, right here, and I think right here. And it felt just fine, actually, which was a huge relief. You know, when you read on Reddit, you read posts about people asked, does laser hair removal hurt, and how bad does it hurt? Some people have gone so far as to say that laser hair removal was the worst pain they've ever felt in their entire life. And when I read this, I was like, oh my god, like, worst pain ever. You know, I don't have a very good pain threshold, at least I don't think I do. But when she actually performed it on me, and it's a variable power laser, so they can adjust the power level, and of course she started off small, but she started off small, I didn't feel anything. And that's a bad sign. If you don't feel anything, that means the hair is not actually being affected by the laser. So she turned the power up a little bit, and she turned it up to the point where I should definitely be able to feel something. And she did right here, and I was like, nah, I don't really feel anything. And she did right here, and it's like, well, I feel a little bit of warmth. And right here was about the same, little bit of warmth. But when she did my upper lip, you could feel it. It was like a pinprick going into my lip. So that was a good thing. So it looks like possibly, unfortunately, the majority of my face is not going to be helped by laser hair removal. I'm really upset with that. I feel pretty darn crappy today after that. My upper lip is literally the least concerning place on my face. You never see hair on my upper lip, yet that happens to be the place where what few hairs are there react really well to the laser. And but everything else just isn't reacting that well. It's super surprising, because like, when you look at my neck, like, I shaved last night, and my throat is just very visible stubble. Very, very visible stubble there, and it's fairly dark in color, but that was a place where, like, she lasered and I didn't even feel anything. And I'd like to hope it's because there's such a high concentration of hair, really thick hair in this area, and maybe that was the reason. Maybe she's just going to crank the power up, I don't know. But She said it didn't look good as far as this area. She said this area has a little bit of hope of possibly reacting, because I did feel a little bit in this area, and then my upper lip is apparently gonna react just fine. Woohoo! So yeah, I'm really bummed out. However, due to at least some of my face showing some hope of reacting to the laser, I have scheduled an appointment where I'm going to get a full treatment on my face. That'll happen on July 4th. In the meantime, what few spots she did do, she wants me to actually check and see if they've changed. So what's going to happen is for the next week or something like that, it's going to grow out as normal. But after that, after I shave it, after a week or so, if the laser did something, I should be able to see it. I should see the hair thinning a little bit. I might have to grow my face out a little bit to tell, but anyway, I'm disappointed. I didn't expect this. I knew that like blonde hair wasn't any good for laser. I didn't expect my red hair to be the same issue, because it is fairly dark, but this is the reality of things. This is the first big disappointment in my entire transition, because it's something that I have zero control over, which is too darn bad. But I'm gonna go to my next appointment on July 4th, and I'm gonna remain cautiously hopeful, and we'll see if anything comes out of it. So I just kind of wanted to get that off my chest right off the bat. So that's all for now. On Wednesday, I see the endocrinologist to go over my blood work results, and so I'll be excited to see that, and I'll update you guys in another video on the results of that. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.